In this video, I'm going to be going over the best cards at each price point in NBA 2K25 My Team. This is going to be a full guide and a full breakdown of just all of the best cards for different price points in My Team. So for example, I'll be going over the best cards for 5,000 MT, as you guys can see on the screen. I'll be going over the best cards for 25k, 50,000 MT, 100,000 MT, and also like 250k MT and above. So giving you guys what are I think are the best budget cards in this game that are extremely cheap for 5k, 25,000 MT, some mid-tier price cards like 50 to 100k, and then also that, who are the best cards to buy for like 250k and above that I do think are some of the best cards in My Team. So this is going to be kind of a longer video, but I do want to give you guys this video to really help you guys out in case you want to know for different price points what are the best cards to buy in My Team. So I hope you guys find this video helpful, and I'm just going to be showing you guys the cards on the screen right away, and we're just going to talk about these cards. They're not in order, there's no ranking. I'm not saying Stephon Castle is the worst card for 5k. I mean, Rocco probably is the best card for 5k MT, but it's just going to be an entire breakdown of all of the best cards for these price points. And I probably also will include Eddie Curry here for about 5k, because I was going to put him for the 25k team and I might have put him for 25k, but like realistically I think Eddie Curry is like 8,000 MT, so I think he can also be included for the best cards for 5,000 MT. So if you guys want to pick up cards for this cheap, if you're looking for centers, definitely go for Eddie Curry and Tyson Chandler, both really good defenders. Eddie Curry's got a really good jump shot. He's got the LaMelo Ball base, Darius Garland upper on very quick timing. Great jump shot for Eddie Curry. Tyson Chandler plays really good defense. If you guys are looking for point guards, Dante Exum amazing, Anthony Morrow amazing, Stephon Castle still really good. Like if we take a look at Dante Exum, for example, just to show you guys, what some of these cards look like. 6'6" point guard, 6'9" wingspan, amazing defender. He's got a good jump shot, right? He's a great card for 5k. If you look at Pink Diamond Anthony Morrow, he's also going to be 6'5" at point guard, 6'10" at wingspan, has a really good jump shot with this AJ Johnson base and the Denny Avdia upper on very quick. He's got Trey Escape, he's got De'Aaron Fox dribble style, and he's also got the Curry size up. So again, if you're looking for 5k point guards, Anthony Morrow, Dante Exum, and Stephon Castle are all really good pickups. If you're looking for shooting guards, for example, Rocco, 6'9" at shooting guard, 7'2" wingspan, insanely good defensive card. You got Pink Diamond Amore Caspi, 6'9" shooting guard as well, really good jump shot. Trey Escape, Matt Barnes, really quick jump shot, plays good defense. There's so many great cards here for 5k at the shooting guard position. And then also like Wendell Carter Jr., if you're looking for a power forward, I think is another great buy. So in my opinion, guys, for this price point of 5,000 MT, these are all the best cards that I would personally recommend you guys be picking up. Now going over to the best cards to buy for 25k, yeah, I didn't put Eddie Curry here, so I'm going to include him in the top 5 card, or not top 5, in the best cards for 5,000 MT. Now 25k, we're going up a little bit in price, but we're getting a lot better cards for that price tag. For example, the first card here, Dyson Daniels, seriously one of the best point guards in this entire game. 6'7" point guard, 6'11" wingspan, has amazing defensive stats and badges. 99 steal, 97 perimeter, 92 block, 90 interior defense is unbelievable for this Pink Diamond Dyson Daniels. And you can usually find this card for like 25 to 30k. Maybe you have to spend 30,000 MT to get him, depending on the market, depending on what the market's looking like. But for around 25k is seriously one of the best cards that you guys can be picking up. Now Pink Diamond Dr. J, if you guys need a shooting guard for 25, 30,000, really good jump shot, great slashing card. He's just an absolute beast. You guys probably know Pink Diamond Dr. J by now. But you also got Pink Diamond Porzingis. He's a really good center option. If you guys need a stretch big, a card that you like shooting threes with at the center position, Kristaps is a really good pickup for 25,000 MT. 7'2" center, 7'6" wingspan, has a really good jump shot, 93.3, Hall of Fame Deadeye, Limitless, and set shot specialist. So again, if you're looking for a center, Kristaps is a really good place to look. If you're looking for a small forward, Carlos Boozer is amazing. 6'9" at small forward, has a really good jump shot, and is also a very good interior defender. If you need budget power forwards for 25k, Kel'el Ware and Hakeem are both really good options as well. Kel'el Ware plays great defense, has a good jump shot. Hakeem is just really well rounded at the power forward position. And then if you're looking for another small forward option, on the same ranking as like a Carlos Boozer, Jonathan Bender is a bit more cheaper. I think a bit cheaper. I do think he's like 15k, maybe even a little bit cheaper than that. But he's a 7' small forward, 7'4" wingspan, and we all know he has this very quick jump shot with the Montrezl Harrell base. The Trae Young upper on quick timing is a very fast jump shot. For a small forward card that is 7 foot with that type of jump shot and those defensive stats and badges, I do think is really nice to have. So the only other card I haven't talked about is Malcolm Brogdon. He's a really good pickup at the point guard position for 25k. He's got the Pro 2 fade, he has a good jump shot, and he's really good offensively. So if you guys are wanting to know what are the best cards to buy with 25,000 MT, I think these are all, in my opinion, all of the best cards for 25,000 MT. Now going on over to the top, or not top, but the best cards for 50,000 MT. There's quite a bit to talk about. There are so many good cards for 50,000 MT right now in my team. And the first card we have to talk about is Pink Diamond Michael Beasley. I'm not sure if this card is still actually 50,000 MT, but he was on Tuesday and Wednesday when, again, the Pink Diamonds did drop in price because of the Flash Super Packs. I'm looking on Xbox right now. The first one I saw, yeah, he's under 50K. Yeah, he's 44K. That's insane. Is Beasley damn near a budget card? Beasley is damn near a budget card. That is actually insane to me that this card is 44,000 MT. He's just unbelievable. 6'9" small forward, 7-foot wingspan. I mean, you guys know it's Pink Diamond Michael Beasley. If you're new to my team, go buy this card, test out his jump shot. You'll know exactly why you see this card hyped up, you know, all over YouTube, all over Twitch and Twitter. I mean, it's Michael Beasley, man. If you guys don't know, you'll know if you use this card or play against him. He's just unbelievable at small forward. Dino Raja, really good defensive power forward for 45-50K. Has a really good jump shot, really good player model. Love that card at the power forward position. Tyler Hansbrough, a really good small forward. You know, a little bit better than cards like Carlos Boozer and Jonathan Bender. 6'9" at small forward, 6'11" wingspan. Really complete defensive stats and badge wise. Has an amazing jump shot with the drum and bass and the Dirk Nowitzki upper on very quick timing. He's also got Pro 2 fade, which is super helpful to have at small forward. So again, if you're looking for a small forward for 50K, Tyler Hansbrough is an amazing pickup. If you're looking for a shooting guard, Ricky Davis has a great catch and shoot jump shot, is a really good option for 50,000 MT. If you're looking for a point guard, Crusoe, 55,000 MT, 50K, somewhere in that price range. He's the only point guard on this list, on this list for the best cards for 50K, but he's really good. Great defensively, good at slashing to the basket with a 95 driving dunk, and love Crusoe at the point guard position. Hassan Whiteside, he's a little bit more expensive. I think he's like 55 to 60,000 MT, so maybe a little bit more expensive than the 50,000 MT marker for this price point, but I think it's fair to include Hassan Whiteside. He's another really good defensive center. Jared Wallace, Antoine Jameson, Rudy Gay are just really good small forward options. Antoine Jameson probably has the best jump shot between those three cards. Rudy Gay's got a really good jump shot. Jared Wallace is probably the best defender between the three. So if you're looking for a defensive card, would definitely recommend Jared Wallace. But if you're looking for a small forward, I do think Tyler Hansbrough is a little bit better than Jared Wallace, Antoine Jameson, and Rudy Gay. And then I thought I'd include Galaxy Vlade Divac as well, just because he's a good power forward option. He can play center as well with a good jump shot and a very solid defender. So in my opinion, guys, these are going to be all of the best cards in my team for 50,000 MT. But now going over to the best cards for 100K, and there's a lot of cards to talk about. The first card I want to talk about is Pink Diamond Wemby, because he is a little bit more expensive. He's like 125. I think he's going to most likely become a buy now very soon. He's 7'4" at center, 7'8" wingspan. Yes, the speed isn't great, the agility, the vertical, and the strength is not great on this card, but the defense is unbelievable. You have to remember he's 7'4" with an uncontestable jump shot. I mean, it's Wemby. You guys know this card is unbelievably good at the center position. Talking about another center card here in Roy Hibbert, kind of on the complete opposite side. He's more so here for defense, and just because of his player model, 7'2" at center, 7'7" wingspan. He's a card that can guard Pink Diamond Wemby and is a really good defender. So those are like the two best centers in my opinion for 100K. But also cards like JaVale McGee, cards like Bargnani are very good at the center and power forward position as well. But to talk about small forwards, you got Terry Dischinger, who recently just became a buy now price. He's got an amazing jump shot. He's got really good dribble sigs. If you need a small forward for 100K, I think Terry Dischinger is one of the best. Also, I do think Danny Granger is a really good pickup at small forward as well for 100,000 MT. And then Jaren Jackson Jr., when we're talking about power forwards, he's like only like 60, 65K. He's a really good defensive power forward card, has a good jump shot. I think he's a really good buy at the power forward position. And then the two point guards for about 100,000 MT for each of them is going to be Manu Ginobili, who's definitely more of an offensive card compared to Drew Holiday. He's here for offense, 6'6" at point guard, 6'9" wingspan, has a really good jump shot, Pro 2 fade, Trae Young escape, Trae Young size up, Devin Booker dribble style. I mean, really, really good dribbling for Manu Ginobili. And then you got Drew Holiday, who's an amazing defensive point guard, 6'5". I believe he has a 6'9" wingspan or maybe 6'7" wingspan. Really good defender, has a good jump shot. Maybe not the best offensive point guard, but is going to give you that top level defense. And in my opinion, guys, if you're looking to buy any cards with 100,000 MT, that's your price point for, let's say, a point guard. Go Manu Ginobili, go Drew Holiday. Maybe you want a center, go for Wemby, go for Roy Hibbert. If you want a small forward, go for Terry Dischinger or Danny Granger. If you need a power forward, go for Jaren Jackson Jr. These are all the best cards for 100,000 MT. But now onto the final price point of the video. I just wanted to include all of like the expensive, but not like incredibly expensive cards in this game. So I'm gonna say the best cards for like 250K plus. Now there might be cards on here like Kareem who go for I mean, Cream, I don't know how much Cream really even goes for. Is Cream like 800k, 900k? He might even be a little bit more expensive. But for example, we got cards like Beasley who are like 500 to 600k. Kawhi's like 500 to 600k. AK's maybe a little bit cheaper. Tim Thomas is maybe a little bit cheaper. But these are like the best cards that are, you know, more expensive, but are definitely worth their price tag. All of these cards, no matter how much they go for, I think are really good for their price. If you guys need a small forward, get Michael Beasley. If you can't afford Beasley, go get AK or Tim Thomas. If you can't afford these cards, go get a Josh Smith right at the small forward position, right? These are all the best small forwards in this game for like 250k plus. Now, if you can get a shooting guard, if you can spend 500k or you want to spend 500 to 600k, go ahead and get yourself this Dark Matter Kawhi. But maybe you want to save some MT, go ahead and get yourself this Dark Matter Ron Artest, who's a lot, you know, less expensive and is still pretty much as good as Dark Matter Kawhi. If you need a point guard, for example, you know, Stephon Castle's the only one I'd really recommend for about 250k. But if you need a power forward, there's a lot of options. There's Kareem, there's D-Rob, there's Chet, there's Jaren, and there's Hakeem as well, that I think are all very good buys at the power forward position. I do think I've covered every card here. Yeah, I do believe so. So yeah, all these cards, guys, I think are really good for their price. And these are all the and all these cards are some of the best cards at their position. So if you guys are looking to spend quite a bit of MT on one position, these are all the best cards in my team. And yeah, let me know in the comment section down below if there's any cards in these price ranges that I maybe missed or that you guys think also could be included. But just want to get you guys hopefully this helpful video to let you guys know for different price points in my team. You know, if you're a budget player or if you're a, you know, all money spent player and you spend lots of money on this game and you have a lot of MT, hopefully this video helps out every single player in my team just to know different cards for different price points and all the best cards that I do recommend right now in this game. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.